Welcome back to Box Mop. You might have seen the story of Daniel Dubois that he went to a party just hours ahead of his fight against Alexander Usyk. But now there's some breaking news that throws everything under the bus, including his own dad. So let's get to it. Daniel didn't actually know many of the people there at his Essex mansion. His dad organized it all. At one point, Daniel left to go for a drive and clear his head. When the 70-man outfit arrived, Team Dubois then dealt Wembley an ultimatum. Later all of us in or he won't fight, but only one of their vehicles was accredited to the park at the stadium, so Daniel had to walk on foot to come in, and they were already late to arrive. Wow, this is incredible. It shows incredible unprofessionalism. I don't know who Daniel Dubois' manager is, but that's his fault. Why are they not prepared beforehand? Is it his father? Why is his father throwing a party before the fight? This is not good. You throw the party after. You need Daniel to be locked in. You need him to be focused. And Daniel Dubois has previously shown a lot of mental fragility, and it came out again on fight night. He probably could have gotten up. In fact, he definitely could have gotten up, but he seemed to incapable of getting up. Let's continue reading this. So Daniel Dubois had to walk to the stadium on foot and had to park away from the stadium. They wouldn't allow that many vehicles carrying 70 people into the premises. Can you imagine that? 70 people not having prepared, not having let Wembley Stadium know beforehand, or the organizers that, oh, we're going to have 70 people, and they just show up on fight night. This is very unprofessional. This is not a good image for Daniel Dubois. I don't know who his manager is. What is he doing? These vehicles weren't accredited. Team Dubois had already dealt Wembley Stadium an ultimatum on the day. Wembley were completely unaware that Daniel Dubois' entourage would be a 70-man outfit. They considered to allow all 70 of them in to make sure the fight still went ahead. However, they refused to allow that number of vehicles to park on the premises without prior accreditation, meaning that Dubois had to walk in on foot from some distance away from the stadium. Wow, it's your biggest night ever. You're about to become undisputed, and your dad is the one creating so much chaos. Wow. You throw the party afterwards. It's not a good look. Dubois held a party on fight day before the Anthony Joshua fight at Wembley Stadium. However, it wasn't on the same scale. Wow, so it's not the first time they've done this before. Maybe his dad knows him. Nobody knows him better than his dad. After all, he was the one who encouraged Dubois to find his heart. But it also brings us to question, does Dubois really want to fight, or is it more of his dad's project? Moreover, those in attendance knew Daniel before the AJ fight. Although this time around, Daniel didn't know the majority of the people who turned up to his mansion in Essex. They were instead his dad's associates and friends. Daniel had to go for a drive and left the party at one point before returning, and they all assembled towards Wembley Stadium together. Wow, so it's not even Daniel Dubois' friends, it's his father's friends. Oh man, I want to be kind, but at the same time it seems like his dad has to take responsibility. Everyone makes mistakes, but it's not always a good sign, at least in terms of preparation, when you make a big mistake at the biggest of stages. Wow, can you believe this? Not everyone knew him, so he was basically seeing a bunch of strangers just hours before his biggest night. He needs to be locked in, he needs to be focused, he needs to be getting ready to become undisputed. Just the thought of being undisputed is exciting, but this was taking away his energy. Probably if it's a party, people are drinking, right? Obviously Dubois wouldn't be drinking. It's his fight night, it's his biggest fight day, so he wouldn't be drinking, but he'll be around these people who are in a mood of the party, and this will definitely be affecting him mentally. It'd be not allowing him to focus. It'd be taking away his energy that he needs to apply in the ring. It's not a good sign. Team Dubois need to grow up. As he has had 3 very bad losses where he will be accused of quitting. He'll be accused of being mentally weak, and it's not a good sign. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Leave a like and subscribe, and until the next time, friends, I shall see you.